On the social dominance hierarchy, the Sigma male personality type is the least common of all male personality types. His distinct mindset and way of life are some of the things that make him so hard to find. Sigma males typically construct a defined set of standards for themselves and adhere to these standards with unmatched dedication, refusing to be swayed by the expectations of others. The commitment to the standards they uphold is at the core of the success both personally and financially that is so frequently attributed to being a Sigma guy. The first guideline, which is the most significant of all, will be discussed as we go far into the mentality of the Sigma man. Stand up for what you believe in, even if it means standing alone. Defend your principles, even if it means standing alone. These moving words, which every Sigma male knows well, are attributed to American singer Andy Bierzik. It is well known that Sigma males are completely independent in both actions and thoughts. A Sigma guy will typically always defend the concepts and causes he holds dear, regardless of the perhaps opposing opinions of people around him. This is a major factor in why Sigma guys frequently wind up in leadership positions in society, despite their introverted character, as they are not afraid to stand out from the crowd in support of causes they firmly believe in. Despite their quick wit and natural penchant for critical thinking, Sigma males are not typically ones to voice the problems that they're working through. They typically experience a lot of thoughts throughout the day and like to mull over their problems with great attention to detail. Sigma males prefer to give their problem-solving efforts their full attention, something that the company of others prevents them from doing. Especially when they have to spend a lot of time in extroverted environments surrounded by other people, Sigmas don't get the chance to work through their problems. To make sure they get the time alone they need to devote to their internal methods of problem solving, Sigma males need to take time out of busy social environments. Their time alone is crucial for them to detach from the distraction of other people and work through whatever problems come their way. Accept complete responsibility for your life's objectives. A Sigma male is completely aware that his sole true source of life support is himself. This is especially true when it comes to completing his objectives. Sigma males are aware that if there is a hurdle in the way of reaching a particular objective, it must ultimately be he who removes it. Sigma males put all their effort into creating the life they want for themselves rather than relying on others for support or handouts. The secret to why the Sigma male so frequently achieves a level of monetary, professional, and personal success that others can only aspire to is his capacity for taking complete responsibility for his own goals and ambitions. Take no for an answer, never. Sigmas have developed a reputation for being particularly obstinate or persistent. A Sigma guy may find it challenging to be persuaded otherwise if he sincerely believes it. Similarly to this, a Sigma guy will frequently not accept no as an answer when he sincerely wants or believes in something. Male Sigmas are innately tenacious and approach tasks to finish them. For Sigma males, obstacles and rejections are meaningless, and they frequently push through obstacles and endure until they get the goal they are confidently seeking. Embrace your limitations. The Sigma male celebrates his faults and limits, in contrast to the majority of society, which partially fears it. The complete feeling of honesty with which Sigma males conduct themselves is noteworthy. They recognize that to advance, they must be conscious of their constraints and that the only way to break or expand them is to comprehend them. The Sigma male welcomes the chance to identify and test his limitations and views them as a challenge that spurs him on to continue his personal development. Live in the moment. A Sigma male is a person who genuinely lives in the present. Sigmas don't typically waste time dwelling on the past or second-guessing past errors. Sigma males recognize that the purpose of life is to develop beyond our previous selves and that dwelling on the past simply prevents this development. In a similar vein, Sigma guys are not recognized for having a propensity for detailed planning. They are aware that life can be unpredictable and that it is preferable to be open to any opportunities that may present themselves. The Sigma guy prefers to live in the moment and make the most of his present self rather than spending a lot of time in the past or the future. Silence is golden. His reclusive and a little secretive personality is one of the most well-known characteristics of the Sigma man. The Sigma male's distant demeanor is a result of his realization that quiet is golden. Sigma males are aware that it is preferable to observe and listen before interrupting. The Sigma male carefully considers his words and knows that it's best to talk only if he is certain that what he has to say is preferable to silence, in contrast to more extroverted personality types who may frequently wind up speaking for the sake of speaking. Choose friends wisely. Sigma males are the lone wolves of the social hierarchy, choosing to operate outside its bounds and walk their path. Unlike most of the other personality types in the social dominance hierarchy, they do not rely on interaction with and approval from others to validate their sense of self. As a result, Sigma males tend not to have large groups of social relationships. Rather, they prefer to cultivate a few highly authentic friendships and remain loyal to these over a long period, rather than spread themselves thin amidst a throng of shallow and superficial friendships. Sigma males are not fair-weather friends, and once they build trust with someone, they can often stay friends for life. Private space is essential. It should not be surprising that Sigma guys cherish their personal space as something sacred given their status as the lone wolf of society. The Sigma male, like other introverted personality types, can become exhausted after engaging in a lot of social activity, and he is fully aware of this. Sigma guys put a lot of work into creating a private area that is all theirs and can be used as a place to unwind and recover. Sigma males require this refuge to have a space to reflect and stay in touch with their inner selves because they are very reflective people. You don't owe any explanations for being who you are. Being so deeply in touch with their authentic inner selves, Sigma males have a profound understanding of who they truly are. They know their wants, desires, beliefs, and weaknesses better than anyone else. And when it comes to who they are, Sigma males don't feel the need to make apologies or excuses. Often, those around the Sigma male can find him hard to understand, and sometimes he can end up being viewed as somewhat of an anomaly by his peers. This is of little importance to the Sigma male, however, as he makes a point of living his life without the need to answer to anybody but himself. Success requires action. The Sigma male understands that to achieve his goals, he needs to act. Sigma males are not one to sit around mulling over ideas. They are spontaneous, instinctive, and like to take risks. When their gut tells them to act, they act. This ability to spring into action based on instinct is part of the reason why Sigma males so often find themselves reaping the kind of big rewards that only come with taking equally big risks. Block out the noise. Sigma males possess a remarkable ability to block out the noise and chatter of the society that surrounds them. They are completely uninterested in the judgments and expectations of others and make it a rule to ignore such superficialities. Sigma cares little for the fashions and trends that dominate society, and instead carve out their way of life. Sigma males also can maintain intensely focused on their goals and intentions no matter their surroundings. This ability safeguards them from any preconceptions or judgments that society might direct at them. Complaint achieves nothing. Already rather non-vocal by nature, hearing a Sigma male voice a complaint is a very rare occurrence indeed. Rather than sit around and waste words with a complaint, Sigma males prefer to tackle imperfections through action. When they spot a problem, they instantly get to work on devising the best approach to creating a solution. This rule often sees Sigma males rising quickly through the ranks in professional settings, as they develop such sharp problem-solving abilities. The superiority of quality over quantity. One of the most crucial principles that direct the life of a Sigma male is quality over quantity. Sigma guys are aware that quality always prevails over quantity, whether it be in terms of friends, experiences, or opportunities. These special people prefer to keep small, meaningful groups of friends rather than a large number of acquaintances, build a portfolio of noteworthy experiences, and focus primarily on possibilities that excite them. This guideline results in Sigma males having extremely fulfilling lives that are rich in personal development and memorable experiences. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Introverted and reflective by nature, Sigma males make it a point in life to actively reflect on who they are, and the world around them. Sigma males take time out of their daily lives which they dedicate to reflection. Only through this reflection do they develop such an astute ability to detect problems and get to the bottom of them. Once a Sigma male has identified a problem that can be addressed in his life, he then turns his reflective powers towards finding a solution. The Sigma male's dedication to reflection is what pushes him to continuously grow more than other common personality types. Recognize who you are and strive to be who you want to be. Above all, Sigma men are honest with themselves. They aren't frightened to look inside themselves and accept who they are. Sigma guys can become the man they ultimately want to be because they keep a clear understanding of who they genuinely are via contemplation and honesty. Other personality types would rather spend their entire lives persuading themselves that they are already the person they want to believe they are. On the other side, the Sigma male treats himself honestly, which enables him to make meaningful changes and undergo genuine growth. A lifetime of being alone. It's best not to identify yourself with Sigma men who don't enjoy socializing. As a result, it suggests that they don't always necessitate the presence of others to enjoy themselves. On the other side, they may be friendly and helpful to people they get along with well. Mysterious attitude. The Sigma man is a complete mystery, and he doesn't speak a word of English. Before returning to his realm, he exhibits a strong personality. Women are attracted to males who behave in this way because it piques their attention. Own life is the priority. Sagittarius men are quite precise about their behavior and dislike a dominant individual more than anything. Sigmas will only change if they sincerely want to, and they do not adjust to the expectations of others. Always an excellent hearer. For them to be able to study and prosper, they need a lot of personal space. They may take dramatic measures to pursue their interests, such as going on the run. There is nothing that can stop Sigma. Considers expanding his personal space. For them to be able to study and prosper, they need a lot of personal space. To pursue their dream, they may undertake radical changes, such as vanishing from public view. There is nothing that stands in the way of Sigmas. Breaking the rules. Sigma is a rule breaker who breaks the norm. The alpha man can set standards, while the Sigma man has the power to set their norms and reject the regulations of the Sigma man. Instead of disliking the alpha male, this is due to their complete disregard for social hierarchies. The man who likes to take risks. Sigmas rarely deviate from their established career and personal paths, and they rarely take the well-worn path. They despise social structures and oppression, and they're ready to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals of independence and self-determination. As well, they're aware of the dangers of making such a choice. Introverts with confidence. Sigmas do not enjoy being the center of attention and prefer to be alone. Sigmas are just as confident as alphas, even though they are often neglected. The sole difference between the two is that alphas have an additional version. The curious one. The intellect of a male Sigma is incredibly inquisitive. For him, learning is a never-ending pursuit. With an intense curiosity, he is always on the lookout for new perspectives and information. A lot of people may find that very endearing about him.